Welcome back to Jay's Jeep and Classic Car Channel. Today we're working to find where our smoke or steam is coming from. So we're going to take the head off the engine and maybe other parts and try to find where it is. Maybe just replace the head gasket. So join me as we go on the adventure. Alright, so I'm not sure the best way to tackle this thing, best plan of attack here. I think I'm going to just start up here at the top, get some of this off so that I can get into the head and go from there. Just a little bit of an overwhelming task today for me. Don't know why, but it is. And so yeah, we're just going to jump in and go to it, I guess. Okay, we're going to try to go in reverse order of how we tightened them. So maybe that stud coming out was where the leaks come from. Doubt it, but definitely a possibility. Oil filter. We're going to go ahead and take that off. I'm going to lay it over here to the side. 6. Okay, we've covered a lot of the openings. We're going to give this a couple good whacks. Ow. I can get a good angle on it. Yeah, she's down there. I'm going to have to get something up under there, I guess. Okay, I have these little blocks of wood I'm just going to try to use to get up under the gasket. Kind of break it free a little bit. Unfortunately, I've used a lot of them before, and so some of them are pretty in rough shape here. And that pretty fine tip on it, and so they're just not going in there. See, it just folding that back. Since it's up, now we're going to put some wood under there before it drops back down. Alright, so we're going to do the same drill back here. In between the gasket and the block. Alright, there it is. Let that rest a minute. Alright, now we're going to pull it on. There we go. So I don't see anything terribly wrong with it, except for there's oil in each of the cylinders, and we have some past where the gasket should have sealed off right here between 1 and 2. So that may be the issue. There's a lot more oil than I'd like to see in these cylinders. So maybe our pistons or rings are just worn out. We're going to take some measurements on the sidewalls and see what they look like and go from there. Okay, so we've measured, and it measures 3.135 pretty consistently across, so about 10 over. So, and did a little research. All the pistons have an H stamped on them, so they're a little bit oversized. What I'm going to do is clean the head, or not clean the head, but clean the block and get that all cleaned up. And then while I'm doing that, just kind of think about if I want to go ahead and put maybe 10 over pistons and rings in, or if I just want to try to do it as it is. It's kind of a, it's Pandora's box. As soon as you start taking pistons out, then you got to look at your crankshaft. Is the crankshaft messed up? And it just kind of goes down from there. So just got to kind of think through it and go from there. Alright, so we're going to try a razor blade instead. Okay, so we're just cleaning the engine right now. Just using a little brake cleaner. Just spraying it. Just kind of spraying small sections. Then I have this brass brush to kind of work at any deposits that might be there. Just trying to get it cleaned up, get all this oil out of here. Alright, there we have it. It ain't perfect, but I want to come back by hand and try to get in some of the spots I just couldn't get in with that big tool. So, yep, and then you got to do this whole thing on the head itself. Okay, so I just have a little green scrubby pad here. Just trying to get some of these little spots here and there. Okay, so here's our gasket on our cylinder head. Definitely has some intrusion in this area. We're going to try to get this off and see what we got. I've been questioning everything. Maybe I put this on upside down. I don't know. I thought I put it on right, but I'm going to have to check now and see. I didn't really flip it both ways to see if it made a difference. So anyway, we're going to try to get it off. Alright, I'm just going to scrape at that gasket material, anything that's left. Unfortunately, my razor blade broke right there at the end. Alright, well, it still needs work, but I'm running out of time for the day, so we're going to go put this on the bench and work on it inside as we can. But I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all take care. It's time for supper.